Today I'm going to show you how I get my hair from frizzy to straight, and I can't stress enough, it takes for absolutely ever doing it. So once I finally got it straight, it's like, oh thank gosh. But regardless, let's get on with the video and I hope you enjoy. So the first thing I do when I get out the shower, I always put my hair up like this because then it helps dry. So when I take it down, obviously it's still soaking wet, so I still need to dry it. But before I do that, I always brush it first because, as you can tell, super knotty, and it takes like forever to brush. But this brush, which is the Tangle teaser, honestly makes life so much easier. It doesn't really hurt either. It sounds like it would hurt, but it honestly doesn't. So I brush all the way around my hair and obviously underneath. Anyway, so after brushing my hair, I then go in with an argan oil by, I don't actually know who this is by, but it looks like this. I always use this before blow drying and straightening my hair, and afterwards, because it really helps to make my hair super soft. And I try not to use a lot just because, well, number one, the stuff is quite expensive, and also we don't want our hair looking greasy after we've just washed it. Anyway, so once I've put all my argan oil in, I then go in with a heat protectant spray because it's really important that you use those. So I use a Tony&Guy heat protectant mist, and I tend to just spray it around. Like, I don't really think there's a right or wrong thing to do with this. Just spray it around a bit, but obviously don't use too much. Once I've done putting it in my hair, I will move it through with my hands and make sure it's got the majority of my hair so my hair is protected. And then after that, I'll just go and brush it a little bit more, just because then once I have blow dried it, it's like less of a job brushing it. Anyway, so once I've done that, I'm now going to use my hairdryer. I just use a Tresemme one. See, I don't really see the point in buying like a good high-end brand of a hairdryer because they always do the same thing. Well, at least I think they do. I mean, I can understand buying nice hair straighteners and stuff like that, but not really hairdryers. So I always blow dry mine on the cold setting because it makes your hair look smoother. Well, it is like that with me. This is the natural me. This is my frizzy hair. And now it looks so nice. Like, if you walk down the hallway in school, everyone will be like, oh, I want your hair. Basically, I need to straighten it, if you didn't already get that. So every time I blow dry my hair, you know, my frizz comes out, my volume. Looking great, I know. Anyway, so the next thing I will do is add some extra argan oil and extra heat protectant spray. Anyway, so after I put my argan oil in, I'm just going to spray a bit on my hand. Even though I know this is not the actual way you're meant to apply this, but I don't care. And I'm focusing this on the front of my hair too, just because, like before, I focus on the back. So this time I'm focusing on the front. Once I have finished blow drying my hair and making it look so lovely like this, I then straighten it. I use the Tony&Guy hair straighteners, and also you can steam straighten them with them, which I love because it makes your hair look super soft. And I always straighten mine on 175 degrees, just because anything above there I feel like it's a bit too hot and I don't want to fry my hair because that's obviously not a great look. So whilst my straighteners are warming up, I start to put my hair in sections, so I don't just straighten it all in one because I do have really thick hair. So after it's all brushed, so it should be quite easy to do this, I will put it up. Yeah, so I'll do like half up, half down, and just put this up with a bobble into a bun, so it's out of my way. Just like that. I know, looks great. And then I break the bottom part up into 2 sections, and I quickly just brush through it. Yeah, so I start straightening. So now I have just straightened the bottom bits to keep this part of my hair away from this part, which I'll keep straightening. Is I get a bobble, and I know this is a bit weird, but I tie my hair to the front instead of to the back. So try not to tie it quite tight because you don't want to kink your hair. And the reason why I do this is because if it's towards the back, when I pull the hair forwards, I'll mix it in with this. So if it's just there, it like just doesn't get in the way. Even though it looks like I'm being choked with my own hair, it just works for me. Anyway, so the next part is I take this hair down and get my middle section. So I'll just take the top away from the middle section and tie it up the same way I did before. Right, yeah, and then we have this hair, and just gonna brush that out so it's easier when I'm straightening it. And make sure I've got no other hair. And as you can see what I mean by having this at the front, it helps me now. So just pull it, and we've got our 2 segments. It's all brushed, and then I'll just go in straightening it and just repeat what I'm doing. Anyway, so now I've finished straightening my hair, I'm gonna brush it again just to go over it, and then I like to put a bit more argan oil in it, and I know I've put a lot in, it's just, it works, it's really good, and I only use a little bit at a time. So yeah, just a little bit. This time I'm gonna also focus on the outer layer. My hair is finally finished. Yay, finally my hair is done. It took forever, but oh well, it's straight now, and I absolutely love my straight hair. And I hope you guys learned a few tricks on the way, or just simply enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!